Hello Leo, welcome to your December 2018 general horoscope reading. So, December is looking to be an amazing month for you Leo, seriously. And bear with me here Leo, as I have been sick and I lost my voice, so my voice is kind of in and out, but here we go. We are trucking on. We are going strong, as Leos tend to do. So, alright, here we go. Drop me a comment below. Share with me. We're already at December. We're at the end of the year, Leo. So, what do you feel good about? What are you leaving behind in December 2018? And I say leaving behind, and the first card out is the Tower. Like, wow. Yeah, leaving a lot behind, a lot of baggage, that's what that's saying. Wow. Yeah, so, and then what are some of your goals and ambitions, Leo, for the new year? Share away. Alright, so let's get into the astrology as the cards are popping out here. So, December 6th is when Mercury will move direct again, okay? So, good time, you can feel a lot more at ease about signing contracts or, any sort of media efforts and putting the word out, as it can flow just more smoothly now. But something that the Mercury retrograde in Sagittarius has been really asking us to do, Leo, and it's still at the beginning of December here, is really asking us to reevaluate where we have been, like our mental activities that have just been too exhausting, that have been excessive. So what sort of thoughts, mental activities have you been doing, have you been having that have just been excessive and that need to go? That's what this retrograde has really been showing up, trying to teach us. And so, but then the other side of it, whenever it moves direct, Leo, it's really asking us to look at our big picture goals and to start, sorry, I'm fighting the cards right now, your big picture goals, and to start making some plans toward those. Mercury likes to make plans. And it's in Sagittarius, which is all about future goals, okay? So, beautiful energy. The following day, on the 7th, we have the Sagittarius new moon, Leo. And my goodness, that is going to feel so good for you, your fellow fire sign. Woo! This new moon is filled with optimism. It's really inviting a lot of us to try new adventures, try some new studies if there's something else you've been wanting to study, or something you've been wanting to deepen, deepen your study and your learning in. Now's the time, And I wrote down a question for us with this new moon, and that's, where have you been bored with your routine? What routines are you bored with? This Sagittarius energy is like, okay, let's invite in some new experiences then, We can't just be plain Jane, steady Freddy for forever. So that's really beautiful, and I feel like it's going to feel good for you, Leo. Okay, all your cards are out. Woo! Bottom of the deck, you have the Star. Ooh, looks good. All right. So then on the 21st of December, we have the Sun entering Capricorn and the winter solstice. And so, this earthy cardinal energy is going to be about being an opportunist, really taking the steps to achieve your goals and whatever it is that you are hard at work on, making yourself disciplined, really exercising discipline so that you can really get to business here in the new year. That is what Capricorn is a lot about. Sometimes, Leo, they can be a little emotionally reserved. So you might kind of feel yourself taking on some of that energy where you're a bit more emotionally reserved, just, focused on sort of the practical and also your health. That's coming up a little bit for you as well. Now with the solstice happening, this is the longest night of the year. And so, of course, it's about honoring the darkness and celebrating the rebirth of the sun, your ruling planet, Leo. And so this is a power day, as always with solstices and equinoxes. So it'll be fascinating to see what pops up. On the following day, on the 22nd, we have the Cancer full moon. And so this is a natural place for the full moon, for the moon to be in. And so you might see and find with yourself your sensitivity, emotions are heightened, and in a more positive way with it being in Cancer. Being able to get really vulnerable and have some vulnerable discussions with people with this energy. And it's really bringing up, what is it that you're nurturing and mothering, Leo? What needs some more nurturing from you? What in your life that you're working on, who in your surroundings might need just a bit more mothering or nurturing? So, affairs are really being turned to the home, your private life, domestic affairs, all that with this moon. And so, yeah, but it's really beautiful because it's really inviting us to share more of the vulnerable space with people and those we're close to. So you might just find yourself having some really in-depth conversations. And we end the year with a fascinating transit. December 31st, Mars moves into its own sign, Aries. And so, this is just such a beautiful in-sync energy. And it's going to feel so good for you too, Leo, because fellow fire sign, it's a boost of energy and action-oriented energy. You're going to feel like acting and doing and, just taking those next steps so that you can rise to the next level here in the new year, Leo. It's exciting. And, if you have excessive energy that you need to get out, you might think about exercising, doing some yoga, dancing, something, because Mars being in this sign, it's gonna be feeling very active. You're gonna be feeling active. So here we go. I'm gonna let you look at what we got popping out here. And I'm also gonna get you an oracle card just for a quick sneak peek at the year ahead at 2019. Leo, what does 2019 look like for Leo? Leo. Almost there here. Aha! Oh, I love that. Bottom of the deck here is uncovering treasure. I like that. Alright, we'll talk about the oracle message here at the end. So, my goodness, Leo, let's talk about what's going on at the top here. Taking you back up here. So, especially at the beginning of December here, you might really be feeling a little sad, a little just down about some of the things that you've had to purge and let go of. We have the Tower, Five of Cups, showing up next to the Tower. So there's a feeling here, us Leos, just having to sort of reconcile with some experience, or even, with some people closing out the year here. Just kind of reconcile and find some closure. Whether that's having a conversation with them, sending a letter, maybe just burning some things, letting the flames purge it away. Or just doing something symbolic for yourself so that you can just see and feel those emotions being washed away, being purged away. So there's something here coming up definitely about reconciling, finding some closure and some peace with what you're leaving behind in 2018. Like, this to me is speaking of the whole year, Leo, because it was a transformative and hard year for a lot of Leos. A lot of lessons. And this is really asking you, especially whatever it is you're carrying in your headspace, whatever mindset you might still be carrying, Leo, you're being asked to completely drop it. Completely drop that old mindset. And not to hang on so tightly to what was. That is coming up for you big time. And, with the Five of Cups here, it's also giving you some of that how-to advice. And that is, allow yourself the time, an evening, to be emotional, and to just let your thoughts and feelings flow and come out. Have yourself a good cry, watch a sappy movie, whatever it is that works for you. But you're being asked, once you experience your emotions and you just let it out and then you leave it be, there's something else for you here, right here. A new way of feeling, a new way of feeling, especially in like romantic partnerships and friendships even as well. Yeah, it's quite fascinating. And I love the next two cards coming up here. You have the Ten of Pentacles, the Two of Swords. I mean, this is in the area of relationships and your emotions here in December. So, Sagittarius is hitting, especially for you rising Leos, it's hitting your 5th house of creativity, romance, children, all that good stuff. Ten of Pentacles. Look at this. This is being able to really commit to someone. Someone showing up for you, who, those of you who are single. Being able to meet someone, and maybe meet someone through the holidays, through family gathering. But someone who's really, the Ten of Pentacles speaks of really stable, really committed love and partnership, long term. So this is beautiful. Some of you are meeting someone here in December, and like I said, some of you around the holidays with those family gatherings where you're meeting someone who is just wonderful for you and who is in it for long term, who's serious about a relationship. It's not just a fling. So that's beautiful. It's no surprise that, that's showing up here for you. Now, you have the Two of Swords popping up next beside it. So, okay. What I'm getting is that some of us Leos may be second guessing what is showing up here, because it's like, wow, this person really wants my time, my energy, and they're really putting their best foot forward. Like, I don't know how I feel about this because I'm not used to being treated this well. Some of you might be saying that, asking yourself that. And the thing is give it a chance, Leo. You're weighing your options here with the Two of Swords, with the relationship this month. But, that's okay. But definitely allow yourself to risk again. That's really the only concrete sort of way that you can get a breakthrough again. that we can achieve breakthroughs is whenever you allow yourself to risk again. You know, whether that's risking your finances, risking your heart, risking, you know? How else will you know if you don't try and risk again? So, you know, I'm getting, you know, sure, you know, yeah, weigh your options here. And the Two of Swords is coming in, being a little protective here. I'm getting that this is mostly around the holidays. So if any of you are going to be around some family members that are just difficult to be around, who are really, you know, just challenging, needy, or just really naggy and what have you, disrespectful in some way. With the Two of Swords here, it's saying, you know, just kind of try to protect yourself, you know, pull yourself away from their energy, whether that's literally, physically, you know, walk away, pull yourself away, or just kind of set your mind's intention before facing, you know, some of these family members over the holidays. Place that intention in your mind that you won't react how they want you to react. You know, that you'll keep your cool and your calm and protect your space, is what the Two of Swords is saying. So, yeah. You know, but this is also going back to the romance. This is really speaking of you being guarded and protected with this relationship opportunity that's coming in. And, you know, for those of you who are with someone, you know, perhaps you are just rethinking some of your plans together as a couple. You're rethinking some plans, and that's okay. You know, this is the time to do that, going on into the new year. And up next we have another 10. We have the 10 of Wands and the Queen of Swords. Okay. So, right off the bat, Leo, I am getting that there's going to be a lot that is going to start developing here in December for you. Like, my goodness, there's no telling when this is going to add up here, but especially I'm getting on the brink of moving into Capricorn season, where it's really affecting your health and work house. It's like, you are picking up the pace here. More work, more clients are just flooding in, more creative opportunities, and you are just trying to do it all. But be selective is the guidance and advice here, with the Queen of Swords popping up next to the 10 of Wands. Leo, be really selective with your energy, where you're putting your work ethic, you know, where you're giving your creative ideas, where you're putting your creative energy, because it is being highly sought after in December. And this could actually have to do with, you know, the romance that's going on a little bit too. But especially approaching, like I said, Capricorn season, where it turns a little bit more to, you know, work and projects and just kind of the legacy that you're wanting to leave. Leo, a lot of Leos seem to be really focused on legacy. And if you look at these two together, this is all about legacy. 10 and 10. See the old man over here? You know, he's sitting next to his family home. He's got all kinds of money from all of the efforts and experiences that he's had, the hard work and energy he's put forth. Yeah, this is you. There's a payoff. There's a payoff, but the work isn't over yet, Leo. There is a payoff, but the work is not over yet. And like I said, a lot of you are going to be feeling really busy, you know, at the end of December going into Capricorn season. But again, make sure you're just being really selective. that's ultimately just what the Queen of Swords is saying here. You get to pick and choose. Don't forget that you have the willpower. Others will listen to you and respect you when you call the shots, with, okay, I'll take on that, I'll do that, I'm not going to do that though. Just don't be afraid to speak up here. And I believe you will, Leo. It can be, a little awkward or uncomfortable sometimes, and that's okay. Because real strength doesn't just come when you're feeling all candy dandy. Comes when you're feeling awkward and down or just a little suffocated. So that's where real strength is. So you'll be able to call the shots here. Just be prepared though. You're going to be busy. You're going to be, some of you are really going to find it helpful to delegate, okay? Queen of Swords is also like, hey, I need you to help me out with this, do this, Just ask people for help as well here in December. Reach out, Leo, is the message. Reach out, ask for help. All right. So, your quick little peek at your 2019 year ahead, Leo, is first light. Beginning a new cycle. Well, that is super general. I know, sorry. But this is all we have time for. But, so this is really just speaking of, wow, Leo, you have completely gone through those lessons and the rebirth, like with the tower up here, leaving behind so many lessons, experiences, bad relationships. First light. This is about completely getting to start anew, getting to rebrand yourself even as a person, Leo. This is what this is saying. You get to rebrand yourself. You get to really do what makes your heart happy, Leo. What fuels you? Who fuels you? And beginning a new cycle, beginning a new phase, a new journey, a new experience is always a little intimidating, especially for fixed signs like us. We like versatility and all that jazz, but at the same time, I find a lot of Leos still like things to be pretty fixed, pretty steady, pretty ongoing. And so it's going to be so good for you and so rewarding if you can just allow yourself to smoothly transition to the new experiences and the new dawning that this year has for you. Because you're just going to love it. You are going to love it. I mean, you have the star at the bottom of the deck here too, Leo. This is all about your hopes, wishes, and seeing these really develop big time in Sagittarius season. Sagittarius season is like the kickoff. It's the kickoff for you, I'm telling you. All right. Well, that concludes here what we got going on. Thank you for joining me, Leo. I have a lot of new content. Well, not a lot, but a few new things coming in the new year as well. So I have full moon fables for 2019 that I'm doing. I'm really excited about those. So make sure you subscribe to my channel to stay in the loop with that. And also my new videos, which I'll be doing how to monthly love challenges. And so these readings are going to be oracle readings. They're solely based on love and relationships, okay? So I'm really excited to do that. And it's just going to be that monthly sort of love challenge to give yourself and guidance for that relationship each month. So, very focused, and, Leos are heart-centered, and so I was like, I want to do this. So be on the lookout for that. If you want to do a personal reading with me, Leo, my Etsy shop info is below. Links to my Facebook, Instagram are below if you want to connect with me more. So I would just love that, all right? Our tribe has got to stick together, right? So Leo, enjoy Sagittarius season. It has so many beautiful infusions for you. And it's okay to drop that old mindset so that you can welcome in all this kind of good stuff. There's someone who's really serious coming in here for you. Some real concrete experiences that just look so positive. Anyways, yeah, I'm done. I will see you in the next video. Take care, Leo.